We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Series. What do you have for?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that about points of his career over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fouled straight back.
First pitch. 7.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. This is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second. The right field, number 99. Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Mengden has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third. The shortstop. Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. James Paxton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tauchman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short. On here to start the second.
That is it. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Sanchez drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Hit high and deep to right center. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Miguel. And
into the box, Miguel Andujar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the DH, Chris Davis. First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
That's wide, 2-0. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Mark Canha is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now it's Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So that brings up the 0-1 as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Paxton's ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first. A double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Murphy.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and 1. Three and 1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 3-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. At the plate for him to start the home first.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Popped high in the air. LeMahieu over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So striding in, Marcus Semien. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll step off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Paxton peers in. Here's the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Gary.
First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate, Gio Urshela in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, Mark Canha, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. First offering on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. That's popped up. In comes Judge, and that's going to land foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate now, Seth Brown. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Tauchman, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that misses. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Heading after it is Piscotty, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And that misses 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, all even at bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First offering on its way. A 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Lifted in the air to center field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Digging in now, Jorge Mateo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Nope. He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
From the stretch, Mateo's off and running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Runner at second here with one man out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. One left for Oakland. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Murphy recovers, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Chris Davis next to bat. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch of the at bat on its way. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Canha.
Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Tachman is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Paxton comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
It's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game, and that's going to move that go-ahead run to 2nd now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and this will bang up against the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Into the box, Sean Murphy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Voit has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees 1. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Smoke on the ground up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Chapman brings it in. There's one. On
on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
In comes Judge.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
2 very good pitching performances